What's good? I'm back again with another video. It's pretty echoey in here. I don't know why. It's never usually like this in my room, but sorry, today I'm going to be trying the Glossier Wowder. This is a weightless finishing powder. I'm going to be giving you a completely unbiased, honest opinion about this. I haven't tried it yet, obviously, because this video is a first impressions, but contrary to popular belief, I am not a Glossier rep. For some reason, a lot of people think that, but like, I'm not a rep, and so I just wanted to point that out, I guess. So, according to the website, this Wowder is supposed to cut shine, set makeup, and blur the appearance of pores. It also is meant to leave the skin with a glowy matte but not flat finish with zero white chalkiness. And there are 3 shades. There is light, medium, dark deep, and then rich, and I got the dark deep version, so yeah, we're just gonna try that out. Okay, so I already have a foundation on my face, so the foundation that I'm going to be testing the Wowder on is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. As you can see, like, I literally just applied it. It's not a completely like flat matte finish, but it's not really that dewy either. It's kind of just like a natural finish. So this is the foundation that I'm going to be using the Wowder on, and I haven't applied concealer yet. I'm going to apply that right now, and then right after I'm going to try setting it, I suppose, with the Wowder, so we can just see like how it works and things like that. So let's start with the unboxing, I suppose. So this is the Glossier Wowder. This is in the color dark/deep. Comes like in this little box. A lot of people don't like the little comic book graphic on the top, but I think it's cute. And then it also comes in this little, let me turn the brightness down a little bit here. So the brush comes in like this little pouch, like a little Ziploc pouch. Comes out like this. There's like a little piece of paper, which I think is pretty useless. It would be cool if this was actually like a fortune, because it reminds me of like a fortune cookie fortune, but all it says is Glossier and like the distributing information, which I think is pretty useless in my opinion, but you know, they can do what they want, I suppose. And it comes in like this plastic, so I'm gonna take that out, obviously. What I can tell you right now is that this brush is very, very soft, like very soft. I don't know, I feel like it's made pretty well. The handle is like pretty heavy. It has like the cute little G on the bottom, like a cute little metallic G. I'll take out the seal right here. So there's like this little netting here, I guess, that catches the product, or kind of keeps you from getting too much product, I suppose. This is the same packaging as the Makeup Forever setting powder that I've tried before. This does look like it's pretty much my color, so let's just see how this works. So I'm gonna take a little bit of product on the brush. Oh my gosh, there's so much fallout. I can't really say that it like blurs the pores too much, just because I don't personally notice a difference. But it does remove shine. Like the shiniest parts of my face are usually like right here by my nose and right here on my forehead. So it does remove quite a bit of shine, because it was pretty shiny there before I applied this. Is it going to set my makeup? I'm not sure. We'll just have to find out throughout the rest of the day, but so far I like it for removing shine. And I can confirm that it is like a glowy matte finish. It's not completely flat. Like, it doesn't look powdery, in my opinion, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm gonna apply concealer right now. I'm going to apply a cream concealer and see how that holds up with the Wowder. So I'm gonna take the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer Pot. And this is like a creamy concealer. So I just applied under my under eye concealer, so now I'm gonna try to like set it, I suppose, with this powder. Oh wow. So this is really dark. It does tint my concealer quite a bit. It looks okay on camera, but in person it like darkens it a lot. And when I apply concealer under my eyes, I want it to be a little bit brighter because that's what I'm concealing under my eye for. So I probably in the future like wouldn't be using this to set my concealer just because the tint is too dark for under my eyes, in my opinion. Like, it looks fine on camera, but in person it looks a little crazy, actually. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's like a personal preference thing. I actually personally prefer when, like, under my eyes is, like, brighter, I suppose. Okay, now we're going to try this on my forehead. As you can see, there's quite a bit of shine right here, because there always is. I have oily skin. So let's try this out. Okay, I do want to comment on the color a little bit. This is very red. I don't know if you can tell this on camera, but I have yellow undertones on my skin, and this is making me look very red. So it kind of ruins the color of my foundation, because my foundation's very, it's very yellow. So if you have yellow undertones, that might be something that you have to look out for. Though I will say at least it's like warmer toned as opposed to cool toned, so it doesn't make you look ashy. It doesn't make brown people look ashy. So it is warm, it's just not my undertone, I suppose. So yeah, that was the application. That was my first impressions of the application of this Wowder. I'm going to check back in a few hours to see how it held up. Like, did it actually set my foundation? Like, what's the situation? Are things moving around all over the place? Yeah, so I'll check back in with you in a few hours and kind of wrap this video up. Okay, and we are back. It's been about 2 hours, and as you can see, I'm very, very oily right now. But to give this powder the benefit of the doubt, my skin type is just oily. Like, that's just how my skin is. And also, I am on my period right now. And whenever you're on your period, your skin and your scalp just get really oily. That's why I've been having some bad hair days these past couple of days. But yeah, to give the powder the benefit of the doubt, biologically, I'm just really oily right now. As far as like settling into fine lines and stuff like that, I do have oily skin, so I don't really have an issue with fine lines, but remember I did use the powder under my eyes to kind of set the concealer, and I don't know if you can see this, but it did not settle into any fine lines. It's not creasing or anything. And honestly, I will say that the powder did set my makeup. Like, there isn't really much transfer of color, which I thought was really surprising. The only thing is that like, my skin just looks so oily, and it's only been 2 hours. I'm going to reapply it and see how it works, like, upon reapplication, or to like soak up some of the oil that's on my face and kind of remove shine again, I suppose. Let's try this out again. Okay, honestly, I think it works really well with just taking away shine. Like, I only did like a couple taps and it's like already gone. Yeah, so as you can see, like, my only criticism of this really is just the color is too red for me personally. But if you have red undertones, this might not even be an issue. But for me, it's just a little bit too red. And like, when I apply it, it just looks really dark. Again, amazing for removing shine. I mean, it's gone. I mean, it just like soaked everything up and completely removed that shine. I'm actually really impressed. Let's get a little bit more on my forehead right here. Look at that. Instantaneous. I know it sounds like I'm complaining about it a lot, but one of my biggest pet peeves are when products for dark skin are too red, because not everyone with brown skin has red undertones. Okay, so I already ended the video, but this is about 6 hours after I filmed that outro, but I need you guys to look how dark this oxidized on me. Like, look how dark that is. That is insane. Keep in mind that this will probably oxidize very dark on you. If I were to try this again, I would probably get the lightest shade, I suppose. I don't know, but this This oxidized so dark. That is insane. Wow. So yeah, that was the Glossier Wowder. Final thoughts, I think it works really fantastic as a blotting powder because one tap and it's already gone. The powder is really, really fine. So I find that it works really well to set makeup. I didn't have a lot of transfer after touching my face when it was oily. My only concern about this is really just the color. I'm not sure how deep the rich color is, which is the darkest color. Not sure how that would look, and I'm not sure of the undertone, but for the dark, deep undertone, it's just way too red for me. I have like more yellow undertones, as you can see. I was expecting it to be more sheer than what it actually was. It is a little bit more opaque than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's my experience with the Wowder. Those are my first impressions and my opinions. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more first impressions videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace! Actually, let's do that again. That was a horrible snap. And I'll catch you guys next time.